Yo. This is the last podcast for this series today. Nico, man, it's been a good trip. But you've been holding in there. You're supposed to say you were sick and stuff, but you kind of
I'm doing my best.
yeah.
Doing it for the viewers and doing it for the people.
Usually get a little bit more energy, but you're a little bit
I'm doing my
reserved.
best.
So,
I'm doing my best.
All right, so
All right.
let's go ahead and do this for your big scary self. All right, we're gonna talk about the ideas of the occult.
See, that's what this is what I talk about.
Man, I don't see
Why can't we do this at your house?
What we're gonna invoke or call
Because we are the Nico headquarters.
right, and so we're almost always here. Look, man, look.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
How about this? How about you pray over some salt, shake it around the apartment, and then you'll be good to go for at least a month.
No, because what if the roaches get on here?
Roaches don't eat salt.
You don't know.
Hey, all right. So look, so then we'll take a light approach to it. All right.
Like very light approach to it.
Since you don't believe in karma, do you believe in the spiritual world?
Uh-huh.
You believe there are good and bad spirits?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be amusing. Okay. So do you believe that good spirits? All right, let's just start with good. You believe there are benevolent spirits?
I believe so.
Okay. Do you believe that benevolent spirits are aware of us and will look out for our best interests?
You mean like dead people?
Okay.
Or like alive people? Like my spirit wants to do what's best for you.
No.
Is that what you mean?
Do you believe do you think there are positive spirits, things on a different plane that protect us?
No. I think there's good spirits, but I don't think they protect us. No.
Okay, good. So we look at the occult. You believe there are bad spirits?
I believe so. Yeah, 100%.
Do you believe there are bad spirits out to get us and hurt us and harm us?
I don't. That's a good question because it's a no for the good ones, but I think it's a yes for the bad ones.
So what he's basically saying, the good spirits ain't worth a damn, and the bad spirits are on their job.
That's usually how the world works, if you really think about it.
I'm seeing a lot of inconsistency.
The bad people always try to conquer the world, and the good ones are too much of a bitch to do anything about it.
Or defending it. All right. So what is your issue? All right. As from a negative standpoint, do you look at benevolent? You look at benevolent creatures.
What the hell's benevolent mean?
Benevolent means good. Malevolent with an M.
Oh, okay.
Let's just use evil.
Benevolent as beneficial.
Yeah. So like let's say, do you believe that evil? Do you believe evil exists?
Yeah, of course. 100%.
Evil beyond the concept of man's consciousness and his actions.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so you believe that the evil can exist incarnate to other things. Okay. All right. What do you view evil from a Judeo-Christian belief, like the devil and demons and that type of thing?
Not at all. No.
Okay, all right. So do you believe in like Cthulhu and there's other
Cthulhu?
Yeah. So you know any Lovecraftian. Do you believe there are other aspects of evil beyond what we understand as Judeo-created Christian?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay. So do you believe that humans, our consciousness goes on, and depending on how we live our life, we can become these evil or good spirits?
Yeah.
Okay. Believe in magic?
No, not really.
Do you believe magic can be the manifestation of certain energies, the manipulation of certain energies?
I think that's what people refer to by it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because science is like we can manipulate electricity, we can manipulate heat, we can manipulate light, but there could be other forms of energy, wavelengths, that we are able to manipulate and access, what we consider magics.
Yeah, I think magic is what people call something they don't understand.
Right.
But yes, technically yes, I do believe in magic.
I believe gravity at one point and all those things were considered magic. Okay.
Were considered magic, yeah. Now we know they're not. By the scientific method, we know.
So travel could possibly travel, and also lots of we call it about physics. So, what is your issue? What is your apprehension to the occult? Is it all right? Is there apprehension because you don't do you believe speaking about it?
What do you mean by apprehension?
Apprehension? Oh, we gotta talk about that. You're gonna get because last time we brought it up.
What's apprehension like?
Apprehension means
Apprehend,
unwillingness.
like reprimand.
No, apprehension. The unwillingness to engage, to address.
Okay. Unwillingness to address. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Now ask the question again.
You didn't want to talk. You didn't want to talk about the aspects of, say, the occult or evil.
Oh, okay.
spirits.
That's okay. Okay. Now ask the question again.
Okay. What is your issue with that? Ghosts, the idea of ghosts and stuff like that.
I don't want to say I've been around it, but I know some stuff about it. I know it's real.
You be talking about it invites it? Is that the idea?
No, I don't think talking about it like at a very light way does it, but that's like a gateway drug to
Gateway drug.
doing something or talking about something that does invite it. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So I don't think the fact of like lightly talking about it for a little bit is bad. It's just that little by little you're gonna be bound to go a little deeper into the subject.
Oh, the curiosity though.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
like it sparks something in you.
Yeah, so that's how science, when people got the better understandings of science.
Everything starts with a little idea. So
Right.
I feel like these things are real. That's why I don't watch scary movies.
Okay.
I don't watch overly violent stuff, and everything that gives you like a highly negative vibe. It doesn't have to do with ghosts or demons. Just in general, I try to do like I try to keep it away.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough. I'm trying to get an understanding because we did talk. We talked about night paralysis, and you say you never experienced it, right?
So far, no.
Okay, interesting. They had a phenomenal night paralysis, and we talked about. I know we talked about dreams a couple of podcasts ago, and karma. We talked about karma. We talked about the multiverse and things that kind of bring realities and consciousness together. And I get to a certain degree about not wanting to invoke or invite, the more aggressive spirits in a space. Because I get that, no Ouija boards or
Yeah, exactly.
or what they call which tables, craft tables, something like whatever, and that yeah, like you believe in like crystals, like the energy that crystals give off.
No, I think that's bullshit. But I've never done it, but I think the Ouija board is real and it does work, and you can do it with anything.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be an actual board.
Okay. So you just believe that evil's a little bit more active than good, as far as like
It takes more of an active approach.
Yeah. Okay. You ever seen Constantine? Oh man, you need to watch Constantine.
I think that everything you put out into the world in one way or another, you're inviting into your life. So like say for example, you're talking to a really negative person, and then you're gonna start seeing things negatively. Does that make sense? Like if I start talking to you about soccer a lot, putting it in your head, so it's just now there. Same thing with everything.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Same like with positive things.
Positive things. I will say this: positivity or good is extremely slow. Negativity, evil, whatever you want to call it, is fast. It is so fast. It is far more.
And now that I think about it, like if you, I mean, I just had this idea now, but it's kind of like hot and cold. Like cold, the cold doesn't exist. It's just the absence of heat.
Yeah.
So heat exists,
but cold is cold.
Cold is cold.
Warm. You have to. A lot of times, depending on the absence of heat or energy, things have to warm up. That's good. Good takes time to warm up. Even if it's flame hitting something cold has to warm it up. But evil is cold. That's why I like to say cold-hearted and stuff like that. It's literally when it's cold, it is cold. Or it can cool things down
as something.
It removes energy. It removes energy.
That's a way for us to understand the world, yeah. But cold technically doesn't exist. It's just the absence of heat.
Yeah.
It's just minus heat. So like cold itself doesn't.
Evil is not the absence of good. It's just there's.
I think it is.
You think
it's like hate is the absence of love. You just don't have love in you.
What if I don't love someone? Doesn't mean I hate it.
No, but I'm talking about like say.
But in the actionable.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so say we're talking about energy. Let's go back to energy, right? If evil, darkness, which I don't like using darkness, but say evil is cold, which is the absence of energy, absence of heat.
Okay.
Then evil usually does remove energy. It drains energy. It drains life force. It drains goodness, which is an energy, which is a active. It's active. It's positive. It's growth. Evil usually is decay. It's usually the absence, the removing of something. So, like I said, cold-hearted. Person who's cold-hearted, they're absent of the heat and warmth that comes with goodness, the light that comes with goodness. That's why darkness is really the absence of light. You know, cold is the absence of heat. Silence is the absence of sound. You know, the void, the void of things. And I think to a certain degree, even though good and evil can be subjective based on how they're perceived, I think I can't say evil is the absence of good, but there is a void. It depends on what fills that space. Like, but good is the absence of evil. It could be apathetic, but both cannot occupy the same space. Something cannot be good if it embraces evil. Something that cannot be completely evil if it does embrace some level of good. I guess that's why you have like lawful good, neutral good, lawful, like what they said, chaotic good, neutral good, lawful good, and then you have the different neutrals and you have the different evils. You know, lawful evil, chaotic evil, and neutral evil. That's like a 9-way chart. But so I guess all that I was wondering about your apprehension to talking about the occult. This is a great movie to watch with our dog uh I don't know why I want to say Bill Gates. Talk about evil, talk about Bill Gates. But with my man Johnny Depp, which is called The Ninth Gate. About he reading he was a book collector. He was collecting books for people who find an original copy of this book being written by Satan himself. Do you feel the devil? Do you feel the devil? Or any of his wars, Beelzebub, Mountain?
I will fear it if
Liar.
if I feel like I was a little like if I was playing with fire, yeah. But it's like saying like, do you fear the fire might burn you? I mean, right now, no, because I'm not near it. If that makes sense.
Okay. I'll ask you in this regard.
I don't fear it. I feel like I respect it.
Or it's best just not mess with it. That's not something you want.
Let's just not mess with it. Like, I don't want to spend my life like fighting this unnecessary thing.
Oh, okay. What if, because you know, demons are just fallen angels. What if you were to discover that good and evil as we know it, angels and demons, are really just deity political parties, and they're both they operate just like like Democrats and Republicans. They really don't care about creation. They really only care about dominance. I can understand demons at this point.
I don't think.
But would you respect angels? Would you respect the side of good?
No, because now they're just evil as well. They're just a different type of evil. Like you can be good and try to
but because good
defeat and come out on top.
You know, because if we look at it from a Judeo-Christian aspect, angels and whatnot, they don't pardon demons. It's an aspect of that's what hell is for, destruction of all demons.
If it was like that, then good doesn't even exist in the first place then.
And interesting concept. Like what?
Like you can be good fighting evil. You can be good versus evil. That means you're evil too. You're just fighting for something else.
It depends on the lens you which you go to defeat evil. Because I guess cultivation, like if you're truly good if you protect all things from the epidemic of evil. But then again, we look at it like from Judeo-Christian. If let's say if God was truly good, he would have protected us from evil. But for ultimate knowledge and the free will choice, he allowed us to be exposed to what evil is, to find out for ourselves if there's a certain aspect of exposing us to both good and evil. Wouldn't it be good just to protect us from evil all over? Wouldn't that be good's ultimate?
I say so.
Interesting.
It's just that I think people take things a little, since I feel like people's minds are so closed that they take shit too literal sometimes. It's like I don't think they literally mean like angels, like people coming down and doing things for you and evil. Like they take it as like the human form. Like there's No, I mean, I guess to a certain extent, yes, but I don't think it's literally like people coming from the dead and being good and doing good things for you. People coming from the dead and being bad and doing bad things for you. I think it's just
what it is.
I think it's just what it is. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just that by whatever thing in life, you're put in a position where this is more convenient for you. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I just,
like say you live in Russia and I live in the US. So you can say, oh, the US government is good because it's not trying to kill me. But they're over not just making this up. They're going to Russia and having all these wars.
Yeah, so
if you live in Russia,
what's good for me and what might be bad for you, what's good for you might be bad for me.
So at the end of the day, it's not good or bad. It doesn't exist in this example. It's just
subjective.
It's just so what's a demon for you is my angel and vice versa.
Yeah, that's true. Because the people who liberate me, my saviors are good, but guess what? They come as they fall upon others and bomb them to whoever is there who's in control. That's their view is the devil.
So now there's the devil.
To some. So that makes sense.
So that's how I see it. And even I mean for good things, say for example, you're an actual good person and you want to go out and you say you're a billionaire and you want to give out free healthcare, like actual quality healthcare to like 1 million Americans. So now the insurance companies are like, this dude is the devil, man. He's taking away all this damn business. Right. So you can be good. You can be
benevolent.
Altruistically good. But you're the devil to somebody else.
Yeah.
Even though you have the best intentions on earth.
Yeah. Good intentions do not.
You're killing someone else.
Often yield good outcomes depending on who's the recipient.
So that's also how I see energy now. The way you. And I think for everything, you define something as good or bad as being incomplete. How do you define something as being as good or bad? You got to put a goal or a road to it. So if I want to get a promotion, we're coworkers, I want to get a promotion. So I think it's good for me to get the promotion. But the fact that I get the promotion or have the potential to steal that from you, now I'm the devil for you. I'm the devil for you.
You're my competition. And that you might be the devil because depending on say how you go about it, I don't agree.
So the fact that I get a promotion is good to me, but it's bad for you because now you don't put food on the table.
Yeah. Or what if I'm willing to cut throat to get that permission, that promotion, and you're not? I look at you as my opposition.
So what if you get that promotion? Now you feed your kid a little more. You go on a little Disney vacation. I can't feed my mama as much anymore. I can't pay for cancer treatment. You're always taking.
Yeah.
You're taking, you're giving. So is it good? Is it bad? I mean, I don't know. Like, say for example, you love I don't know, baseball. Say for example. So if you go out every weekend, you get drunk and you go out and then you never practice baseball, but you play some tennis here and there with your friends. Now that's bad for you because it's not gonna get you to the road. But it's good for you if you wanna live your life and be drunk and go out. So now that's good for you. Does that make sense? So it depends on the road that you're facing.
Okay. I think
if that makes sense.
I think you should use soccer because that made a better example. But
no, it's just different sports. It's just whatever. Like if you want to be healthy, you can go to tell me a hippie healthy lifestyle.
There you go with that. There you go with that.
But you go to McDonald's instead. I mean, it's good if you want to get food and get cheap food. Yeah. But it's bad if you want to be healthy.
My intent is to be healthy, but my execution and how I go about it isn't.
That means it's bad for you.
Yes, what I'm doing is bad for you. Good intention, bad execution.
That's it.
Does not yield a good outcome.
Exactly. So it's just if you say good and bad, it's not enough because you need to know what your angle is, what your road is.
Yeah.
Now we can talk about
qualifiers. What's the outcome? So.
Exactly. Yeah. Like if you come in here and you're like, Nico, the ace is too low. I'm like, damn, this dude is the devil. I like my cold shit. Okay. Because I like it cold. Now I go to your house and I'm like, hey man, it's too hot, man. I can't do this, man. You're like, hey, man, don't be the devil around here.
Well, I'm like, you just slap me some nuggets for this light that you talk about is too warm in here. But
exactly. So good and bad is not enough information for you to say whether something is good or bad.
Yeah, but you're still kind of spooky about the cold. So.
Oh yeah, of course, absolutely, 100%. Because I know that. I mean, I don't know, but I've heard that if you start messing with it, you can't really get rid of it. Yeah, it's easy because you already.
It's not easy to fight physically. You can't. We wrestle not with we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but with powers and principalities and something in
So
high places.
I just think it's better to just leave that alone altogether and just try to fight life on our own over here.
Right on.
They just leave it there, and just that stuff comes up. I try to avoid it.
Yeah.
I've been called a bitch more than once. I mean, it's cool, but I know like bad stuff from these things, and they're real.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to mess with them.
Hey, I feel you.
Because I don't feel like I have the skills to be able to protect myself against this.
See, and there's that too. So there's a real fear that if these things do exist, I would be ill-equipped to defend myself against these forces.
So I don't want to mess with it. You don't want to mess with me, I'll mess with them. I mean, so far I've only had one experience, and I came out alive. I've been good because I don't mess with that stuff. And I don't mean like demon and ghost type of things, but also just negativity. Right. So I expel negativity. I'm more likely to find positivity along the way.
Right on. All right, cool. You guys like, share, subscribe, comment if you had any weird supernatural aspects. Don't try to be out here to be Ghostbusters. It's your boy Rico. It's my man, the Colombian Harry Potter here. Y'all be good. Y'all be good.
The illegal Harry Potter.
Oh God. Till next time.